Oh, should we start the intro now?
Yeah.
One sec. They're not supposed to see us for the intro.
Don't look at it.
What?
Whoa, that was a
Never knew
seamless
we were here.
transition.
Yeah, it was. Wasn't even the scene.
Dude, it was so seamless, it probably wasn't...
Okay, so... okay, moving on. This is our first episode that we are also including a video with the audio.
Yeah, this
So
is
if
the
you're only
first
listening
one.
to the audio, it's probably weird. Probably sounds a little bit weird.
Would it sound weird?
Not really, though, because it's basically the same.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
mean, like,
we're
it would
hoping to
just
make this a
it would
thing.
just be weird seeing us, like, talk at the same time while knowing we're recording something. And then, like,
That's true.
listening to the recording afterward and, like, being like, oh, I saw them do this already.
Yeah. Because we still have no money.
Yeah.
So we're recording it on video and audio at the same time on two things.
But since we're both like basically engineers, like it worked out pretty perfect.
Engineering sophomore.
Engineering sophomore.
Yeah. Okay. So I got us some juicy topics in the book of juicy topics.
How, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how juicy would you say? Like from watermelon
like
to
a strawberry and banana smoothie.
Bananas aren't juicy.
I know, but strawberry banana smoothies are.
Oh, damn.
Okay. You've heard of swans. I'll take that as a no. So it's basically a large white goose.
So it's a goose.
No.
Okay.
Because they made a movie about one that trumpeted with a trumpet. So that's not the point. Great movie, by the way. Trumpet of the Swan. Good old Elizabeth, Queen of the UK.
Oh yeah, God save her.
Yeah, he did. I think so. Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, he's still saving her.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't save her.
It wasn't like, yo, Lizzie, you done been saved.
Yo, like, you're done now. Like, no more protection after this.
So you're probably curious why I brought up swans and then Lizzie.
Yeah.
The thing is that every swan in the entire UK is, I'm just going to say England. It feels more comfortable saying England. You know what I mean? Even though it is like the United Kingdoms of England, Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. That's a bit of a mouthful to say every time. So I'm going to go with England.
England.
Yes, Queen Lizzie of England. Anyway, every swan in England is owned by Elizabeth. And therefore, if you hunt or harm that precious waterfowl, it's like harming the queen herself. It's like shooting one of her corgis.
That'd be kind of funny if, like, she was like her nervous system was attached to all the swans. So, like, you just shoot one, she's like, that would be one way to assassinate the queen. Am I right? Like, just shoot all of her geese.
No, it's a swan, bro.
It's the same thing.
Bro, there's some like random who's like, we gotta take them down, boys. We gotta kill all them dang swans.
All them Jew geese. So that was racist. I'm sorry, all you Jewish geese. L'chaim. Circumcision. I'm a fan of that one. That one's all right. What else? Tiny hats. Yo, those are pretty cool.
Whoa, but also the people in like the 17th century and stuff, New England, the women wore those tiny hats.
Well,
you know what I'm talking about? Those little, like, they're like doilies.
Yeah, well, those weren't really hats, though. Those were more...
They're like wee doilies.
What are they called?
I don't know.
It's like a...
No, I'm not talking about a bonnet.
Yeah, that's what...
I'm not talking about a bonnet. There's probably that is not a bonnet.
I mean, you can wear them on your bosom. If you, like, take your hat off and put it right here. Then it's on your bosom.
That'd be a very large head.
Yeah.
If the tiny circle in the middle of it.
Okay.
So, okay. What if somebody did What if someone was out to assassinate the corgis?
I feel like that would be just as illegal as the geese.
Are they like royally protected?
I feel like there's no way they're the same corgis like all these years. Like they have to
No,
have
they
been.
definitely died. They're probably bred for this job. It's like
Yeah.
you are bred for the job of being in animated Despicable Me films.
Yeah. Dang, imagine not being like so detached from your dogs that you have like 30 of them and you don't care when they die. That's kind of sick, actually.
Wait, was Elizabeth the second the only one who had corgis, or were there corgis before her? You know, she's been around for like a million years.
I have no idea. I don't know anything about her or them.
We'll have to look it up sometime.
Maybe you.
Do y'all think we should do that now? Should we do? I don't think so.
Nah.
We'll do that later. All right. Juicy. All right.
Juice.
Oh, I have something fun that we can talk about. You ready?
Yeah.
It's called "What Should Be the Answer."
Okay. How does it work?
Okay. Let me give you an example.
Give me an example.
All right. Donut holes.
Okay.
Are they actually a hole?
Come to think of it, they're not a hole. They're more of like a plug.
They're like a donut's hole. They're not donut holes. They're donuts hole.
I mean,
Donut
like,
apostrophe S hole.
I mean, like, the donut's hole is already the hole.
Yeah. So
wait. Do you mean like WHOLE or HOLE?
HOLE. Wait. So a
'Cause, like-
donut, in all reality, okay, if you called it a donut hole, if you called it a donut.
Wait.
A
Oh my.
a donut circle.
Hold on.
Because it's really the perimeter of a
Have-
donut hole.
Have we been saying donut hole wrong and it's always been
I think we have.
WHOLE?
We should probably storm Area 51 and figure
Yeah,
it out.
they're lying to us. You know, like back in the 80s, they were like, yo, give them some misinformation. And they're like, donut holes. Because we care about donuts so much.
We honestly do, though.
I do care.
Oh, did you ever see anything about the Area 51 stuff?
Of course. It was like last year, though.
It was. Wait, it was like last...
It was last September, I think.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I was with a friend of mine. Well, you know, he's been on here, Sacklad, as he does.
Yeah, we know him.
Right? And I was spending the night at his house, and he woke me up at like 2 a.m. We'd gone to bed pretty early. And he just like wakes me up, and he's just like, hey, Jimmy! I'm just like, what? He's like, come look at this. And he's just like going, and he's just live streaming it. And it's just this random dude in his pickup truck. He's like, we're gonna go storm Area 51! And he's just like running. He like runs through, and one guy like slipped in this. It's like a crowd of like 5 people. One guy like slips underneath and is like running under the, like he like goes under the first, like it's just like a bar that comes down. There's like some guards there. He, like slipped under and started running. They wouldn't like tackle them. Like
yeah, they're allowed to shoot you once you go under it.
Because technically you're trespassing on government property.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing that a government judge wouldn't convict the government.
Yeah, I don't think you can
Yeah.
sue kind of yourself.
I've been sued, and as a representation of myself, the judge will be myself.
I am guilty. You're guilty.
You're guilty. Guilty of looking fabulous. Okay. You asked me to write this one down.
I don't remember.
You should introduce it, because you asked me to write it down. And I watched a lot of animated things when I was younger. And you
Okay.
watched a lot of like live like Disney stuff.
I did.
Of course I watch like Spy Kids though.
Yeah, like, okay, so the topic is crushes we had from like movies or TV shows.
Alright, yeah.
So like obviously there was Debbie Ryan in Jessie and Sweet Life on Deck.
Wait, is Debbie Ryan
She's-
Jessie or is she the blonde?
She's Jessie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you know, all these obvious ones, freaking Demetra from Spy Kids.
Dang.
Dude, she was okay. I'm trying not to be weird, but like be kind of weird, so it's funny.
Okay.
She was a hologram.
Wait.
That
I haven't
was
seen
hot.
that movie in forever.
You haven't, dude.
It's
Well, I
been
mean-
like legit like 8 years.
I haven't. It's probably been like 6 for me.
The most recent one I watched the second one like 4 years ago.
The second one's the best one.
That's the one where they go to the island, right? Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the one with the the monsters. They get big monsters.
No, that's the one with the weird monsters
Yeah, that's what
on
I'm
the
saying.
island.
Yeah,
Where it's
well,
like-
the island is Floop's island.
where it's like the dogfish.
Yeah.
It's like a dog mixed with a fish.
And then like the spider monkey.
Yeah, and it's like an actual spider mixed with a monkey.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like the first one and the second one were both amazing. Then the third one was kind of where I fell off. I'm like, she's hot, like Demetria, but you know,
But the whole racing thing. The racing thing.
the
was
racing
cool.
thing
That
was cool.
awesome.
That was
That was-
funny though.
Okay,
Yeah,
that was
it
the first scene of Spy Kids I ever saw. And I was like, dang, this is awesome. But then everything else disappointed me.
Yeah, man. Whenever the announcer goes, "You start when I say go." 1, 2, 3, go. That was hilarious. That was like the peak of comedy when I was 8. I was like, yo, this man is funny. This is a funny movie.
He's got style.
He's got swag.
What's the dude who like goes in the T-Rex?
T-Rex.
There's some dude who's like in a T-Rex.
I think that may have been what's his name?
Owen Wilson.
Wow. No.
Wow.
I have a
Seems to be
tiny,
a problem right
I have a tiny butthole.
And then I was like, wait, but the sky's blue. And my eyes are blue too. So I'm the sky.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
You know, I
We just do this for like 20 minutes. We just stare at the camera. Wow. Wow.
See, okay, I thought
It's gotta be the
We'll go-
greatest segment ever.
we'll go back to the segment after I say this, but
Okay,
I
fair.
thought Matthew McConaughey, Owen Wilson, and the guy who plays Haymitch in Hunger Games, I thought they were all the same person. Because they both have those kind of nose features. Like it's
Like a nose.
yeah, they have like noses. And it's like really weird.
Yeah.
They have like noses and ears.
2 of them,
I think so.
except for the nose. Bro, what if you have 1 ear in the middle of your face and 2 noses?
That'd be kind of weird. Like, what kind of things would you smell on the side of you? You'd be able to like sniff your shoulders. I mean,
You're like-
you
you're
can't
like-
do that now, but
You're like, yo, do I have stinky pits?
see,
Let me see.
yeah, you would have to hear things by like putting your face right up against the wall. Like,
Dude, remember that? Can you see that in movies? Wait. No, sorry. I just thought the funniest thing. If you have, okay, imagine that this is the ground, okay, and then in movies, Native Americans
what?
would be going like that. You know the thing in movies where it's like,
Oh
where
yeah, they have to like
stick their
listen
ear on
to the
and they're
ground.
like, I can hear them coming 50 horses or something like
Yeah.
that, 2 moons away, stuff like that. All this time, they would just be like, are there any enemies coming? Let me check.
Dude,
Nope.
Dude, you would wear like earbuds like right there. Oh man.
That'd be hard to eat with earbuds on. Just like, let me hook it around one of my
Unless you
noses.
had like AirPods, you just have them like that.
It'd just be one. Or what
Wait,
if you
so
had
it's
2
one
ears?
ear?
Okay, you know like the flat part on the outside of your ear? If you're saying that this is that, what if you had 2 ears right here that you could like close? So it'd be like a butterfly's wings.
Oh man. Dude, we just made mutant people in our
Damn.
minds. Okay, back to celebrity crushes. You know,
That's
you were
it.
right. I really can't think of anyone
Exactly.
else.
See, I told you you're stupid.
Well, I mean, I'm not stupid, but that's all I have to say.
That's all I said about that.
That's all I have to say about that.
You toe bag. Nice to be with you in our nation's capital.
You got new legs, Jimmy. Jimmy.
Well, Sergeant, you toe bag. You got your magic legs.
That's right, Jimmy. Titanium.
I'll bet. Dude, Run Forrest Run has got to be the most famous movie line.
Probably. I mean, like, it's at least in
Yeah.
the top 10.
It's in the top one.
There's only
Okay,
one.
we'll try to think of a movie line as famous or famouser than that.
I mean, like Hasta la vista, baby, or say hello to my little friend.
Yeah, or the one Yippee Ki Mother
Yeah.
Truckers.
Yeah, it's Die Hard.
Yeah, that one's pretty. Oh, also Lethal Weapon. Danny Glover, where he goes, "I'm too old for this." Have you seen Lethal Weapon?
No.
Dude, Danny Glover reminds me of you when you're like 60.
You met me when I'm 60.
No.
What aren't you telling me, dude?
Well, okay. I'm just telling you this so that it might be a little bit helpful for you. But it turns out that time travel, you can't go back, or you can't go back or forwards to any time when you're alive.
Wait, when you're alive? Like,
The time traveler cannot be alive at any time that they travel to.
huh.
Because then their mind in the future will have known about will have remembered them seeing themselves in the future in the past. Do you understand?
Yeah, wait, so you're saying you met me when I was 60 in the future. So does that mean you die in your 50s?
Yes. Or not even necessarily that. You're a year older than me. So I could have died when I was
59?
Wait, that's true. If you're 60, yeah. So I died at most when I was 59. I don't remember, actually. I didn't ask you about it. It was a hard subject.
Mm-hmm. I can understand that.
You asked me if I was going to tell you about it when I went back in time, and I said no, but you kind of forced me to.
I'm sorry to break your promise.
Dude, speaking of The Incredibles.
Dude, how'd you know I was thinking about that?
Dude, I should just start doing that instead of being like, speaking of, just be like, thinking of.
Thinking of The Incredibles? Because then, like, by the time you say it, they will be.
Yeah.
Dang. You're like a freaking oracle.
Bro, so, okay, you know Mrs. Incredible? So she is voiced by Holly Hunter.
I'm not sure who that is.
Okay, you know how like weird her voice is?
Yeah, she's like fish.
You know how like Bob.
Brab.
I saw a really old movie called Always. Like a week ago. No, less than a week ago with her in it. And it was weird seeing her not as Mrs. Incredible. Although she looks kind of like her.
Oh, she does?
Just a little bit.
Is she like curvy?
Nah, she's really short. She's
like you can be short and
that tall. Like if I was standing up, she'd be like that tall. And has a mullet.
Huh.
It's a good movie though. Okay.
How old?
Spoiler alert.
How
like 60s.
Oh wow. She is very old.
Yeah. Anyway, the movie, it's actually pretty funny. At least I think it might be 70s.
Okay, that's
yeah.
better.
But it's about a guy who flies those planes in forest fires, and he dies, and then he comes back as a ghost nobody can see, but he can like kind of affect people. So he can be like, and now you're going to slap him, slap him, slap him, slap him, slap him, slap him, and they might be like, psh. They might slap him or something, or it might just affect their decisions a little bit. It might be like fly left, fly left, fly left, fly left, and they'd be like, psh. But anyway, he's sent back to help a klutz guy who's trying to learn how to be a great pilot. But the guy's really stupid. And it's funny because he's always insulting him. But he can't tell. And so it'll just be like, if this is the fire, if this is the flyer, I'll just be like, so, okay, what's your problem? And I'll just be saying stuff like that for a while.
Like that transatlantic accent.
He's pretty funny. All right, we're at 20 minutes and 54 seconds.
I mean, we got like 10 more minutes, really.
Probably. All right, well, that's all of the topics I wrote down. Tell me a joke. Give me your jokes. Your best jokes.
Well, I've already told you one.
That was a pretty funny one, but
Yeah.
A lot of people have heard stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta get deep into this.
Hold on, let me look at my notes. Because you know me,
Yeah.
I write down a lot of real stupid stuff.
I know the stuff that you write down, Chopping Paul.
Okay, that one was stupid, and I regret telling you that one.
That was not a high point. No, you told them that one.
I know, I told the whole freaking...
For those who don't know, look back to podcast episode. I think it's the one... Podcast episode. I think it's the one after the second one.
I think it may be the
So it's the third one.
third.
I think it's called the one after the second one, though.
Maybe.
All right, let's see. What you got? Holla at us. Because I only got one joke in my repertoire right now that I'm thinking of.
Well, I've been trying to like workshop this pickup line. I really only have the end part of it. It's, girl, I'll crochet a brassiere for you.
Why would you do
I
that?
think I was like at Target and I saw one of those, crocheted swimsuits.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, I could crochet a brassiere for you. Yeah.
That's not your best.
Oh, I do. I have an actual joke in here. What do you call it when Mike Tyson goes to church?
I don't know.
Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson.
Oh, Mike Tyson. Okay.
Mike
I just
Tyson.
heard Mike Tyson. That's not very funny.
You're like, you just said his name.
It's like, hey, Utobe, what do you call it when a cup goes to church?
What?
A cup.
Holy water. I'm pretty sure I already said this one. I may not have,
Okay.
but I think it would be funny, like a video idea. Okay, like the
Wait 1 sec. Psst, pause. All right. This segment's called Memoirs of Utobe. Or just Utobe's Notes, something like that.
something like that.
It's basically just a few of his random thoughts and notes that he wrote down.
So this isn't. It's funny to think about, but like don't think about the whole thing.
Okay.
So like,
Do I need to censor it first?
no, this needs
Okay,
to be uncensored.
Okay.
It's accidentally picking up the dog whistle instead of the rape whistle.
What?
I don't know, man. I was just up at night and
Why did you think about that?
I think I was just thinking about dog whistles and like how they don't make a noise
Yeah.
and how like useless they would be in like a situation. So
Unless if the person had really acute hearing.
dude's just like, oh, dude, oh, I don't want it anymore.
It's like now in the worst leading up to a joke moment ever. On the topic of rape. On the topic of rape whistles.
What do you call two bicycles having sex?
A tandem?
Schwincest. See, I'm kind of proud of that one. Because, like, it makes some
That's funny.
sense.
That's funny. All right. You mind if I read one?
You better find a good one, because most of them aren't.
All right. Start talking about that. Well,
I've been doing this for about a year, writing down my thoughts. They're not good thoughts. They're probably not healthy. Thinking about rape whistles, it's not good for anyone. But I do. Okay, apparently some of them are funny to you. I don't know which ones you're looking at.
look. Crouch on my grush. That cloak thing people put on their horses makes them look like an armrest. Sending to heaven. I'm about to dip. Recommending the water at a restaurant. Does that say Godzilla?
Godzilla. That's what. That's what our family friend and my brother used to call me whenever they were playing with their Legos. When I was like a baby, I would just come in and destroy all their stuff. They're like, "It's Godzilla."
Can't tell the difference between the feds and the meds.
When like there's a siren going off in the background, you don't know if it's the feds or the meds.
I don't like December. You know why? Because Christmas is 7 days before the end of the month. It's kind of like a one-night stand, You have fun that one day. Then the next day you're like, why are you still here?
That one took me a while to
put down.
Yeah.
Just like my job.
Just like your dog?
Timmy.
You put him down?
Took me a while.
I mean, you were holding him for a real long time.
I mean, he fought back, especially considering how old he was. And had no legs.
It's probably been, tough for a dog with no neck.
Why would I cut off his neck?
No, he just was born without a neck.
I mean, like, he's just a head?
He's like a torso and a head. And like some nubs for legs. But he's got like a really long tail.
It's like a 5 foot long tail.
Yeah, son.
5 foot long tail.
5 foot long tail.
Now Charlie Booth is doing the commercials.
Is that what Charlie Booth sounds like?
No, it's just that he's doing commercials.
Okay, this one is actually like a genuine question. I don't understand how people can eat Kraft singles, like just by itself, like a piece of cheese. Because American cheese is the worst kind of cheese ever. It's only good on burgers.
One way to commit suicide. Swallow a little bit of toothpaste every day, and you'll die eventually.
Yeah, I was brushing my teeth when I thought of that one.
Why?
Why was I brushing my teeth?
No.
Well, I like to have proper hygiene. Hygiene?
So, okay. I think we should start wrapping up.
Definitely. I'm getting...
Wait, 1 second. I say we wrap it up in a truly classically us fashion. You ready? Throw down some bars.
Yo, I came to the back and your girl was there. So I slapped her. I was like, yo, why'd you cheat on my mans, yo?
What? Thanks for listening.
That was a pretty good